Hello, it's 10 o'clock in the Mountain Standard Time, July 22nd, 2020, and you're watching the Resource Report. Welcome. You're now tuned into the Resource Report, a show that addresses the latest and relevant vetted resources for the culture. I'm your girl, Shay J. and Jice Johnson. Today's episode is powered by Chinook. Chinook is a foundation that supports grassroots organizations working on social and economic justice. Visit the Chinook Fund at www.chinookfund.org to learn more about their impact. Now, I want to hit you with a disclaimer alert. These resources have been vetted and yet they are relevant, but please be aware that resources are limited and they're subject to change at any time. So take advantage. As soon as we get off this show, make sure you take advantage on the latest resources on the Resource Report. Welcome for the culture. Super excited to have you guys here with us. Do us a favor, share this out on your network, start a watch party, subscribe, like, and share CTN Media on YouTube. It's important that we continue with engagement. Put a thumbs up if you're enjoying this. We want to make sure that we are keeping independent media alive. Thank you guys for participating. Let's jump right in. Jice, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I am good.
Excellent.
It's Wednesday, y'all. It's hump day.
It's hump day.
So let's get you over the hump. Let's find out what's going on in the world so that we can get you these resources. Are you kicking us off?
Who is? Oh, yes, I will. I was like, who's kicking us off? We have another guest. Let's get right in. I love it. I'm like, wait, what? All right, we're going to get right in there. I'm actually going to start this one off with youth. Youth, because I think it's important that we keep our youth involved, especially at a time like this. Youth, the lab is a free virtual media program. Please take advantage. It started on July 7th, but it goes all the way to August 6th, and it's not too late. It's an online program that is helping your kids identify if they want to be in the virtual media world. So if they want to do graphics, they want to do videography, photography, and this is put on by our own Kids Above Everything, Dane Washington. So again, all the information will be in the description box down below. This is a free virtual media program for youth 14 to 18 years of age. Also in that same department, we have small group basketball training. So if you're looking to get your kids active out there, they started July 11th, but they will be meeting every Saturday. It does not have an end date as of yet. Every Saturday, they are doing small group basketball training for your youth, ages 13 through 17. This is in Denver, Colorado. Again, all the information will be in the description box down below.
All right. So, we also have Youth Scene. So they work with kids for grief, loss, and other psychological issues that they may be having. They do have a focus on the LGBTQ youth and community. So you can make sure that you are tapping into those resources with Youth Scene, youthscene.org. And of course, remember that all of these resources are in the description box.
Excellent. Looking at that, we do have a special one that we have put in here with Lance and Regina Gross, who are Black. So they are looking to help, especially in our Black youth. So they are doing a little to no rate cost for mental health and mentoring. Make sure you check out their information. The Youth United University, that starts in July. So we know we're in July. That is, again, a virtual learning summer cohort for grades 6 through 8. So if you have any students from 6 through 8 and they want to do a virtual learning cohort, I believe you have your daughter in this program, a real robust program for our youth. So Youth United University, please get the information in our description box.
All right. And so also for our youth, we have, if you are in Colorado Springs, we have the Library Power Pass. So you can go and check the description box there. There is a Library Power Pass for those of you who are in the Springs. And I'll also throw this last one in for the youth, which is the Recreation and Sports Program that is through the city of Aurora. So, you know, we know things are going on with COVID, so make your best decision. But if you are looking for something for your youth, there is the city of Aurora and they have their sports program. So
I love that disclaimer. Also in the youth, we like to highlight events that are going on for our youth. It's a Feed the Teens event. That is on July 25th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's all about feeding our teens, but it's also about getting them involved in community. Community will be registering youth to vote during this day. They also will be counted for the census. This is going to take place at the MLK Junior Library, better known as the Aurora Library, right here in Denver, Colorado, Aurora, Colorado. So please make sure you check this out. It's Feed the Teens, July 25th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it's all about making sure our youth are counted in the census, registered to vote, and have a hot plate, and then as well network and party with a purpose.
Perfect. So I think that's everything for the youth.
Yeah, that's it for the youth.
All right. What are we hitting next? You want to do housing and food?
Let's go to housing and food. Housing and food. We know it's critical. We want to make sure that you are being taken care of during this time. COVID is not over. So again, stay safer at home, have your mask, get your hand sanitizer, all those great things. And in that bushel, Struggle 11 is making sure that you are fed. Struggle 11 is an organization right here out of Colorado. They again have a food pantry that is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The address is listed in our description box. What I love about Struggle Love is if you need more assistance, they will make sure it gets to you. So they are there for extra support, but they have a food pantry. So take advantage and make sure you share these resources with someone else.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job. So I just want to always continue to shout them out. They've really stepped up. I mean, they were already doing some great things, but when COVID happened, I think they've done an amazing job of really stepping up and being there for the community, and they've been consistent.
Absolutely. And I just want to piggyback on that with Struggle Love. They have some support for youth. So if you're looking for additional support for youth that might need a mentor, you might need somebody to get on your kids a little bit, they've been acting up, Struggle Love does have that extra hand of help as well.
Excellent. So we do have some food banks and some food relief. There is the Food Bank of the Rockies. There's also the Denver Emergency Food Relief Fund. So that is if you want to help get money to those who are funding the food banks. So I apologize because I shouldn't have really mixed those together. So Food Bank of the Rockies, if you need food, if you are concerned about food relief and you want to donate to the Denver Emergency Food Relief Fund, you can do both of those with the links in the description box. And there's also food pantries. That's what it's actually called. Foodpantry.org. And that is servicing the community in Aurora.
Excellent. I see all you guys tuning in. I love it. Do me a favor, share this out right now on your network. Share this so someone else can not only be empowered, but they can have the resources they need to get to the next level. Right here, still in our housing department, the COVID-19 eviction defense project is still going. If you know anybody dealing with eviction during this time or getting close to eviction, this is a response to that. This is urgent housing assistance. They want to make sure we're not homeless, making sure that they have lawyers in situations that you might already be in, making sure you have the assistance during these challenging times. During COVID-19, there is assistance. We want to make sure you are not poorly impacted by being placed out of your home. So please check out the COVID-19 Eviction Defense Project.
So also to add to that, we have the Denver Housing. So actually there are two under this. Okay. So two different organizations received funding from the city and county of Denver for both housing and utilities. So you can go under the links. It says Denver Housing and Utility. There are two links. So there is northeastdenverhousing.org, and then there's also brothersdevelopment.org. So both of these organizations have received funds, and these particular funds are called TRUA, so Temporary Rental Utility Assistance. That is what both of these organizations have received funds for. So you can hit up either one of them and get more information on both housing and utility assistance.
Excellent. In that same vein, if you're looking in there, we have Xcel listed. We also have, we want to make sure your lights stay on. So Xcel is offering you that assistance. So please take all the assistance in this resource report and use them as we move into our next space. I think let's go ahead and Heart and Hand Center, food essentials. They're still available. Heart and Hand is right on 2758 Welton Street. And they are open Wednesdays, 4 to 6 p.m. They provide not only fresh food, but they give you hygiene products. So if you need a little extra hygiene, you need canned food, you need diapers, they are there with a list of assistants at Heart and Hand, and they take care of our community especially. Remember, we're helping you for the culture.
Absolutely. All right. Do we want to jump up to resources and jobs?
Sure. Let's do that. Human resources and jobs.
Absolutely.
Central 70.
Yep. Central 70 is still going, y'all. the project is still getting built out, and we're going to keep talking about it because those opportunities are still available. So if you are looking for work, we're still waiting to find out what's going to come down the pipe from Congress with regards to the additional stimulus that's happening, the $600 a week stimulus for those who are on unemployment. When that $600 drops off, it is significantly lower. It may be advantageous for you to look at going back to work. Again, I just want to always always caution our community about making the best decisions that are right for you and your family. So there is a lot of talk around the uptick of coronavirus cases. Colorado is still doing better than a significant portion of the country. Right. So we have been doing a good job. We want to make sure that we stay doing a good job. But that being said, take into account your financial situation. Know that if you are looking at that additional services ending with the unemployment, and knowing that it takes a little bit of time to get hired, it takes a little bit of time before you get that first check, you might want to get started checking out some of the available positions that are out there. So if you know of other places that are hiring, please let us know. So we are putting that information out. We know Central C70 is still hiring. And so that's why we're putting it out. But absolutely, make sure that you send us additional resources and information. You can always send that information to info@bbiprofessional.com, and we will get it in the next resource show. So please make sure you let us know.
Absolutely. I also want to go ahead and go a little bit into our services. Like we were saying before, Xcel Energy is giving a COVID-19 response still. So again, if you are struggling in that area, paying your bills for Xcel. Also, Denver Water Company is doing the same exact thing with the COVID-19 response. This information is in our description box. We want to make sure that you're not delinquent, and if you are delinquent, you get caught up on those payments. So these services are here for you with Denver Water and Xcel Energy.
Absolutely. And the Tri-County Health Department. So Tri-County Health Department is servicing Adams, Arapahoe, and Douglas County. So if you need to get tested, you can go and check them out at any of those locations. We do have a link in the description box, of course, with all the rest of the links. So again, if you are in Adams, Arapahoe, or Douglas, you want to check out Tri-County Health Department, and they have some available resources there for you as well with regard to testing.
We're always going to talk about mental health. There's support for you. The Center for Trauma and Resilience, they're still offering support. If you need advocacy, assistance, emergency services, information, referrals, whatever you're looking for to make sure that your mental state is in the right place, they are there to assist in that area. Same thing with Regis Center for Counseling and Family Therapy. What I love about them is they help couple you up with people that maybe you see the necessity for. So if you say, hey, I need somebody that's Black, brown, whatever that looks like, they will help assist in making that happen. They get people with masters in counseling. They also help with marriage and family counseling. We know right now people are stuck in the house. Situations are coming up that you never knew would arise. And it's a real thing.
I don't have no entanglements, though.
You might have an entanglement. If you do, go get a little bit of therapy. Therapy helps, and I want to shout out Topaz McBride as a personal therapist that we highly, highly suggest. And we say, please go see a therapist, go get the mental support we need. And we make sure that we continue to have this conversation, especially for the culture. We know it's taboo in our community to talk about it, but we want to make sure you have these resources because mental health absolutely matters.
Absolutely. All right. I think that is everything for our human resources and our services.
It is.
So we have business and finances, my favorite.
Before we get to that, I want to say this has been powered by Shop Talk Live. Shop Talk Live facilitates conversations right inside of our own community, inside of barbershops. Make sure you check out Shop Talk Live and see when their next talk is going to be. What's Shop Talk Live's email?
We have an upcoming Women's Shop Talk is having an upcoming talk tomorrow, 6:30 at Whittier. So we will also be live streaming it. If you do not want to come out in person, if you do, make sure you bring your mask. We will be outdoors and we will be social distancing.
I love it. And Shop Talk Live, if you haven't been a part of it, they have robust conversations. Definitely something you don't want to miss. Like she said, if you can't be in person, tap in online.
All right. So business and financial, where there's quite a bit going on. So NASA has a funding opportunity out for youth serving organizations. And if you do anything with STEM, so if you do science, technology, engineering, or math, you can contact NASA. They have award ranging from $100,000 to $175,000 for a year's long program. They do have some information up. Those applications are open, I believe, through the end of August. It will be very competitive. So if you have a youth organization that does any work in the STEM sector, you want to make sure that you go ahead and start on that application now. They do have a contact in there if you have general inquiries, so you can get the information that you need in order to be competitive.
Boom. Energize.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, no, you go ahead. You good. Energize Colorado. Small business assistance, small businesses. We know it's not a small task to run. So make sure you check out Energize Colorado. Again, they're helping with legal programs. So if you need a little bit of legal assistance and you say, hey, I can't afford it at full price, Energize Colorado is preparing you to be the best small business you can. They're also helping with free advertisement with Yelp. They've linked up with them to make sure they get you seen during this time of COVID, where you might be taking orders a little bit different.
Now, also, Energize Colorado just launched, or let me backtrack that. They will be launching. They will be launching on August 1st a GAP fund. Okay, so this is for businesses and nonprofits. So you can apply as early as August 1st. That's when they are expecting the portal to open. However, you want to find out more information. So when you go to that website for Energize Colorado, you can learn a little bit more, because they are detailed about what type of information you need to be gathering in order to qualify. So this is GAP funding. It is designed to help businesses that have been negatively impacted by COVID. We know that a significant amount of our businesses, they are estimating that about 41% of Black-owned businesses are affected negatively by COVID and may shut down. And so you want to make sure that you get the assistance that you need. So they have that information up there. The portal will open August 1st. That is the anticipated open date for the portal. So that means that you have a little over a week to start pulling your documents together so that you can be one of the first in line to access those funds when they open. Okay, Shay, what's up with your entanglements?
I was like, wait, what's going on? I love
people. Shay apparently has some entanglements she is not telling us about.
We're live, guys. And this is the resource report. I will not be reporting any entanglements on this show. I was like, wait, what's going on?
You can check the description box to learn more about Shay's entanglements.
There you go. Follow me at I am Shay J on Instagram for the latest in my entanglement world. All right, my people, the Black Resilience in Colorado Fund. Super excited about this. It opens up mid-July, which is like, so it should open, right? It's open?
So as of last night, it was not open. I did actually reach out to the Denver Foundation to specifically request information, but we are anticipating that opening up at any time. Denver Foundation's general grants are currently open. So I don't know if it's a part of that process. It's not clear based on the website. So hopefully we'll have some additional information, but we did officially reach out to the Denver Foundation to find out what is the status of that. And we have not yet received word, but once we do, you will have it.
There we go. And that's usually about $5,000 to $25,000 for Black-led and Black-serving nonprofits. So make sure you keep your eyes and ears open, and make sure you're tuning in every Wednesday for the weekly resource report, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Colorado COVID Small Business Legal Program, again, another legal program to make sure that your business has all their needs met during this time, and we're staying legal, and we're making sure we're doing business the right way. Take advantage of that, please. Again, that's Colorado COVID Small Business Legal Program.
Absolutely. So I'm going to throw a few of these together because these are some of our standard resources, but we always want to make sure that you know about them. We don't want you to forget about them. And if you are new tuning into us, we want you to learn about them. So we have the bank on links. So currently those are available at bbiprofessional.com. What bank on links are, 60% of the Black community is unbanked or underbanked. Okay. We don't want you to be a part of that. So if you use check cashing places, if you have cards instead of a bank account, we have a list of safe and affordable banking products. These are banks that have committed to producing and maintaining safe and affordable banking products that are designed to help people who are in banked or unbanked or underbanked situations. So you can go to BBI Professional. It is currently on our homepage, and you can find out what banks and which accounts qualify you for, or which accounts qualify for those safe and affordable banking practices. But you want to make sure you go ahead and do that. We know as the Congress is continuing to talk about different stimulus options that may at some point. Who knows? We've been in here for 4 months now with a whopping $1,200. Yay, Congress. Congratulations. Right. So if they do decide to send something out, you do want it to go straight to your account. So hopefully you won't be still waiting for months or weeks on end for a check. Okay. So you want to go ahead and check those out. Also, we have our NAFTA Connect business advisory services for both any business, but also specifically for the construction industry. So if you are in the construction industry and you are looking to build the capacity of your organization, we have a program specifically laid out for you. And then if you are not in the construction industry, we still got your back. We have additional programs that are out there for you. So you can head over to BBI Professional and get signed up. You can also check out the links in the description box. And then the last one of this group is our partners in wealth, Metro Deep. So you can go ahead and head over to metrodeep.com. You can check out their services as well. They have a pipeline that can help guide you to a variety of resources that you need based on your assessment and what that looks like. So shout out to Metro Deep.
Yes, always doing the work. And that, again, we've been powered by the Black Business Initiative. If you're looking to start, scale, or grow your company, if you're entrepreneurship and you're looking for a place where entrepreneurs lie and go to the next level, the Black Business Initiative, make sure you check us out. We have some amazing workshops and conferences coming up very soon, and I guarantee you'll get a lot out of these programs. Check us out at bbiprofessionals.com. What's now? You know, this is a big one for me.
Also, I guess before we get into just a couple of extra things that are happening right now, we also want to remind you that ALG, the African Leadership Group, has cash assistance. As of last night, that link was still live. So we do not have any word on whether or not those resources are still available, but the link is still live.
Good sign.
They're still taking applications. So if you need cash assistance, you want to go ahead and make sure that you check that out. Again, the link is in the description box.
Now, I know if you're watching the resource report, you've shared this out, right? If you haven't, now's the time. Share this out on your network. We want to make sure that this gets out to our whole community. Again, it's about the community, not one of us. So you may not need this resource, but someone else does, and it's specifically for the culture. So please make sure you share this out on your network. Like, subscribe, share. If you're not on our YouTube channel, go over to YouTube. Check out CTN Media. Follow us on there.
That's where all the party is happening, apparently.
That's where parties happen. That's where we talk about the real entanglements. That's where everything goes down, okay? Media on YouTube. Check us out for the latest and the most relevant shows actually in Black culture. As well on What's Now. Change Rhino back to 5 points. Change Rhino back to 5 points. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but...
So they only need about 3,000 more signatures, guys, to get here. So, you know, I'm not a Denver native, but I hear that Rhino used to be 5 points. That's what I was told. Help get it back there.
Yes, please help us get it back there. Sign the petition. Again, this information is in our description box. Check it out. It takes about 2 seconds to sign the petition. And it's important to me. So if you guys love me like you say you do, help us change the name of Rhino back to 5 points. It's our area.
Do Shay a favor. All right. We have BAE, is Bay Day. It's voter registration. It is a pop-up at the homie Ela Gallery. So shout out to Paal. That is the homeboy at Ela Gallery. That's at 209 Calmath, Suite 12 in Denver. This is a Black-owned art gallery. So let's just start with that.
Yeah.
And it's fabulous. If you have not been in there, you definitely want to make your way. But he has a pop-up shop going on for voter registration. And since it looks like our choices are Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Kanye West, you want to get registered to vote.
Please get registered to vote. Let your voice be heard. And don't let because you like someone's music be the reason you vote for them. We're asking you this we're not supposed to ask this on the resource report, but I'm going to just ask you, please let's just figure this out, please, guys. But I think this is going to be a great event. And what I love about this, like Jai said, this is a Black-owned pop-up, and it's a Black-owned art gallery. So it's going to be a beautiful thing. Bay Day. Check it out. July 25th. Again, I want to highlight July 25th. Feed the Teens. It's happening 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you can go to both events. The Bay Day is at 1 p.m. So you start off at Feed the Teens, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're going to help you get registered to vote. They're going to make sure you're counted for the census. They're going to make sure you're fed. They're going to give you the information on when the next marches and protests are happening. And they have linked up with some of my favorite people, 10 for 10, the young men out here in Denver, Colorado, that are letting it be known that they are standing for justice, and they're getting all youth on board and on ground. They are definitely boots on the ground. So let's make sure we're supporting what's going on right here in our own community.
All right. And the last thing that we have for you is Kiewit is requesting an extension of their noise variant. So if you want to keep hearing Kiewit's noise, don't show up and participate. But if you would like to have your voice heard, you can go to the Denver Board of Public Health and Environment, so DDPHE. They have a hearing set for Thursday, August 13th at 5:30. Now, they do not have a location for the hearing yet. How convenient. But when we find out, we will post it. And in the meantime, there is a link there where you can go to find out more information. So again, Kiewit is requesting to continue to disturb your peace. And if you do not want that, you want to have your voice heard at that hearing. These are some things that we have to be involved in. We can't just let things happen to us. We have to be proactive in what we want or need for our community. So hopefully you will participate in that.
I love that. Absolutely. And those of you out there that say, hey, I know some more resources. I'm in tune in some resources, whether it's in Detroit, Chicago. I see we have somebody tuning in right now from New York, Kansas, Detroit. So I see you guys. All of you, do me a favor, send us in your resources. We want to know what's going on. We are not looking at just the Colorado area, but we're looking at the expansion, and it's all about for the culture. Send us into info@bbiprofessionals.com. Let us know what resources you have. Let us know what upcoming events you have. Let us know how you're serving our community. We want to make sure it's heard. They may not highlight you on mainstream media, but sure, you will get highlighted on independent media. And this is why you're supporting independent media. If you haven't, go over to YouTube, follow us at CTN Media. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and make sure you send us in your resources. Thank you guys for joining us and watching our weekly resource report. Again, we're here every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for you. We hope that this episode brought you closer to thriving and not just surviving. You tuned into the resource report for the culture, Shay J and Jice Johnson. Thanks so much.
Right.